Yes, hello, good morning. So give me about a minute. We wait for others to join so that we can begin. And as we go through the today's training, if you would be having any question, you can feel free to ask. So you guys are allowed to unmute yourself and talk and ask question. So just a minute, we wait for others to join, then we begin. So our today's training is about display and control. We will cover a bit about network keyboards, matrix, and generally control display and control products, but exclusive of advertisement products. So we'll begin with the video ones products, then we resume with others. Okay, my name is Shelton Tukwech, technical support at Dahua. So I do trainings, and I also do implementation of projects. We have other technicians in the office. So others are responsible for repairs and also training, and we also do support all of us. So in case you are having any issue with regard to our product, issue of configuration, issue of support, either on site or remote, we do support, and you feel free to contact us anytime. So if at any time that you contact us, there at least will be a technician that will be able to assist you on any issue that you're facing. Also, regarding the certification, I hope you guys have registered on the portal. So if you have registered on the portal and you still can't access the e-learning materials, you just contact me. I'll enable you. I'll approve you on the system so that you'll be able to access the materials. Also, from next week, we'll be doing examinations. That is for us who feel that they're ready in doing particular exam. So you will do communication on next week, Monday. You confirm which exam you want to take, then we'll proceed on the same. So we released the training schedule. So you should be following the schedule that we released. That is, maybe you want to do training on a particular topic, or you just confirm with the schedule, then you can be attending on the trainings. So for our sections of video wall products, so some of the products are a bit restricted, so you might not be able to. Let me confirm which is okay so that you can share with you. So just give me a minute. Some of the documents that I'm trying to share are restricted, so that's why you're not seeing any document on your screen. Okay, now you can. Okay, so I'm going to cover about a monitoring center scenario. So the monitoring center will encompass things like display and control products. So a typical monitoring center, like from middle to high-end solution. So we're going to cover that kind of solution for this monitoring center. So maybe some of the challenges that one might experience in having a monitoring center is weak decoding ability. So the decoding ability comes in terms of sending information to the display. That is, you trying to decode the display information. Okay, Joel. So for the maybe challenges in having decoding ability. So decoding ability comes in terms of where you're having issues trying to display products on the displaying items on the screen. So that is the decoding. Maybe some other challenges include inflexibility in for the display system. So you might want to do maybe upgrade, do other functions like trying to add more features into your display solution, but you are experiencing challenges to achieve such a scenario. So those are some of the issues that we are going to address. Maybe you have a lot of cameras that you need to do monitoring on. Maybe your video wall is a bit old-fashioned, where you're using those old TVs to achieve a video wall functionality. And also, in terms of environment purpose issues, like a lot of heat and cabling problem, so we're going to address such cases from the Dahua perspective. So generally, for an enterprise building or I say medium to large building, for data center, of course, you are having some of the products that you are going to cover for the data center and conference center, and display section. So from the data center, we have products like decoders. We have products like matrix. We have even the cabinets. So the decoders and the matrix are more of into the display functionalities and managing the screens from the display side. So from the command area, you're having of course the video management system, which from our side we call it the DSS. So you're having a server that is going to manipulate or manage basically the network devices in your network. Then maybe for the conference room, you're having a high board. So you're having products like interactive board for the meetings and such and such. For the display area, you're having the LCD display. That is for now the video part of it. For operations, those small tasks, you're having the monitors. And for control in the display room, you're having the keyboard. So all these products is a solution that Dahua as a company provides for the display or enterprise building. So some of the key products that we are going to cover about include LED and LCD displays. So for LED display, their usage is quite in a very large meeting room or large area, where people will be watching it from quite a distance, because LED is when you get closer to it, the quality of image looks like it's becoming low, while LCD is a bit clearer. So maybe an advantage of LED is that LED can be configured to apply in any size, or also include properties like curves and the corners, and it will still work very well. While LCD comes in terms of screen, you're having fixed size screens like 55-inch, 65-inch, even 40, 43, etc. So some of the key products in a control room include the visual software. So the visual software, the software of interest here is called DSS. So the visual software is like it manages basically all the products in your network, and so you're having a lot of people. Like for this case, you're having the visual software installed in a server somewhere. Then you're having the operators at different stations. They might be the same room or a different room, still trying to achieve the same function, or maybe in the same room doing other tasks while they're having a video wall in the front side. And maybe other controllers include the matrix. So the matrix will be used for controlling the display information. So that is in terms of splicing the screen and merging, maybe creating an impression where you're having one large screen and achieving one functionality with only a single device. So the matrix is typically applied in enterprise case and industrial solutions for display products. So we're going to cover now in the data center. So this is what we're going now through is a typical solution for display in an enterprise-based building. So maybe in a data center, we provide also this modular cabinet. So you're having a very good cabinet in terms of power supply, doing a cooling system, and integrating the monitoring system all of them into one. So it's just like a package. You're having a package of all these products for the display solution. So the usage for such kind of a solution is like from a medium monitoring center, because you cannot just use it in a small monitoring center. So medium monitoring center with about a 50-meter square, that is the 50-meter square region for display, maybe for about 5 to 10 people. So so when you're connecting the screens to, when you're connecting the screens to a controller, so the controller that is used to display information on screens, we call it NVD, network video decoder. And for controllers, we have different versions of controllers. So to suit like the needs for the medium size to up to the enterprise level display requirement. So for controller for the medium sized, we'll begin with this version of NVD. So in NVD 1.0, so you can see this NVD is used with basically about one screen. Then you go to this series 4, using for about 4 screens. So 4 screens means it has 4 HDMI output ports, and even up to NVD 12 series, which have about 16 screens, where you can connect 16 screens directly to the device. Then we have now the matrix, which is now used for, so basically matrix is customized to achieve more or large size display products. So this one just so if you're going to do a bit of like, let's say low project which is not that big, and go with the LCD and use recorders and a keyboard. Well, for high scenario, you can use matrix. So maybe some of the advantages of the solution that you offer for the display products include, now for this case, we're going to talk about the solution advantage with the use of matrix. So like you're having matrix for your decoding abilities. So the matrix, so when you use matrix, of course, the matrix might be expensive, but the advantage is you are going to have visible details. You are going to have flexibility in your display of the screen. So in terms of flexibility, means you can manipulate the screens however you want. So you can see you're having a roaming display, you're having a spliced screen. You can use full screen. So basically, you're manipulating the screen however you want with the matrix. So that's the solution advantage of having the matrix. And for the video wall now, you have of course you have different approaches. That is in terms of different designs for your application in the monitoring scene. So for the monitoring scene, this area that you have set to do monitoring, you can have a floor standing video wall. So basically, they have this at the bottom. We have even the wall mounted standard, and also the advantage of such kind of video wall. So either this or this. The advantage is that you can do front maintenance. That is, you're going to push this screen, then it will pop up to the front. You can be able to access the screen's back part of it with our design, with our installation module. So the case like for this example, this one is just one camera, one screen for the video wall. So for this one screen, you can if you press the screen, if you press it, then it will pop up to the front, and you'll be able to access even the HDMI ports, the power ports at this side. So that's the advantage of our video wall. For those of us who maybe are in Kenya, you can go and check in NextGen. We have a video wall there. So maybe it's another solution for the central monitoring station. So you are also able to do maintenance. So you're going to do maintenance on and operation visualization on your screens. So you might do maintenance remotely or even at that point. Maybe other just to mention some other advantages of that of the modular of the design for the cabinet include a UPS battery. So these are just more of basic or package level for display products in a control room. So maybe some of the successful cases for big projects. We can talk about Singapore F1, where we have a network keyboard matrix. In Turkey. So in Turkey, we did a stadium. The stadium using 12 pieces of 46-inch screens. So you have 46-inch screens, 12 pieces with a matrix and a network keyboard. So it was used as a solution in the stadium. Then in Hong Kong Emergency Center, so we have a command for the command center. We have 13 pieces of screen, and you can see they're manipulating the screen however they want. So a typical monitoring center. Okay, we cover something else. So if you have any question or maybe something that you feel is not clear, you can maybe you need a quotation of the same. You can use this opportunity to ask so that you can do a follow-up on the same for you. So let me just do about a video wall. Now video wall to be specific. So we have different sizes of video walls, and so from the package of maybe if your budget is a bit low, we have the solutions for those various budgets. So you might be having a restraint in terms of funds. You can take advantage of our solution that we offer from the mid-end to high-end solution for the video. And we have different screen sizes. So from the basic functionality, you can use a screen of up to 46 inches, even up to 50. So you can use 46 inches for the basic level. So depending on how many screens you want, you can have this. And it's cost effective, that is, it's cheap, and using the industrial-based screens. So the screens for video wall are industrial-based, meaning you can have even running of up to 72,000 hours while it's online, the screen is on. So for the essential or the mid-end projects, you are having choice between 46 to 65 inches. So that is the mid-end solution. And advantage of the mid-end in comparison to the low end is that you are having the HDMI DC chain. So the daisy chain technology help you to connect one screen to another screen using HDMI, and then you only feed one HDMI from the parent screen. The other solution we have is the high end, and also this daisy chain, and you can also do 65 inches from the high end series. So in the industry of video wall, we are having the top two. So that is our video walls are regarded almost the top at the point top, and some of the inputs. So if you're concerned about the screens, how many inputs it has, maybe you have a third-party matrix system. We support different inputs, including HDMI, VGA, DVI. So for the video side, you can have these inputs, and also the installation. We talked about this, the floor standing and the maintenance, where you just pop the screen inside. You can check the back of it, and it is very the edges are very narrow to create an impression where it's a continuous screen. Applications for this basic series, you're having a basic, maybe you just purchased a basic series video wall. The application includes commercial building. So those not so much, not very big buildings, you can use the basic series. You can also do in shopping mall. In shopping mall, maybe in schools, catering, hotels, and airport stations. So in for those doing the essential series, so that is the middle end series, you can apply in also in commercial. So a big sized commercial building, shopping mall, finance. So the application is more of the same with the basic series, depending on your side or maybe choice. You decide how to use that this screen. So for high end, you can use in command center and monitoring centers. So maybe you can check even one of the screens, how it looks like. So these are our products, the new product. On the back side of the screen looks like this. It's not that big as it appears. So this is the daisy chain technology that I've talked about, and you don't need any video splicing controller or video adapter. Just connect each screen by HDMI port or DP cable, then they can get splicing image 2x2 display recommended. So you can see this kind of. So you're feeding only one signal, then all of the screens appears as well. And maybe other feature include video calibration for color uniformity. So if you're going to do normal uniformity where you have applied the different screens in the video wall, you might be experiencing this problem where you're having a certain screen not behaving as expected. But with our screens for the video wall, you're having uniform color uniformity in color. That is, you can do settings for all the screens to be uniform. Maybe some of the installation modes that exist, maybe examples. So we have this floor standing. So floor standing will look like this. At the bottom, we have something at the bottom to seal. So if it's a bit raised, at the bottom it will appear very well. We also have the wall mounted. So you can check the wall mounted is a bit raised. Now we have the front maintenance. So you can see the front maintenance, how it's done. So if you have a lot of screens like this one has been popped up. It comes a bit to the front. So if you check this one here, at the front, the screen is popped up so that the person can be able to if it's doing configuration, if it's doing cabling, arranging the cables, etc., you can still access the screen very well, easily. So also advantages of the video wall include that is the competitive advantage. What we offer that that's competitive with other companies is in terms of compatibility with security devices such as NVR and DVR. So our video wall is compatible with those network devices. So you can do image flexibility in images, and also you can do multiple segmentation. You also do splicing, image roaming, VIP. So you can do picture in picture. So that is you're having overlay of picture on a bigger picture. You can have multiple multimedia information release with Android Playbox or MPS platform. So you can, this one means that you can use the video also for advertisement. That is, you're using the MPS. So MPS is a media publishing system software that as a company we use it for advertisement products. So you can use the video wall, it's compatible with that advertisement issues. So the application scenarios for the video wall, of course, just take a repetition and repeating. So you can do surveillance or command center. So for this case, they're using a matrix. For this typical scenario, we have a matrix. Now we have the screens at the front end. So the screens at the front end, the matrix connected via network. So we take a small break. We'll be back at 40 minutes past. So you just re-click the link. Then in 10:40, so in 7 minutes we come back, we resume on the same. So in 7 minutes we're going to resume on the video wall. I save this session, then we have 2 sessions. The last session after 7 minutes. So you just right-click the link and join in again.